I gotta say, I've been enjoying my life these last 2 years. I've crafted a life where I get involved in community building, but away from the politics. But that said, I'm also an Albertan who loves this place. And when I look at our current government of Alberta, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. I had 6 premiers while I was mayor from 3 different political parties. I've supported parties in different places, but this government, this is not a conservative government. This is a government that is defined by being incompetent, but not only incompetent, but immoral and dangerous. Our utilities and insurance bills are through the roof. Our public health system, in some places not at the brink of collapse, it has collapsed. Too many of us don't have family doctors. We can't count on the ER being there when we need it or an ambulance being there when we call. Our kids' classes are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And our summers are filled with wildfire smoke and flood and drought, and this government does nothing. All they do is fight with Ottawa. We deserve so much better, and people from across the province have been telling me, listen, it's time to throw your hat in. It's time to throw your skills and experiences into building a better Alberta, and so here we are. The UCP is not the Conservative government of the past. This is not the Naheed or the Klein government. This is something else entirely. And look what they've done to small town and rural Alberta and to mid-sized cities. There's still no Red Deer Hospital expansion after all these years. Rural emergency rooms are closing. Rural schools are losing their ability to function. They can't even pave the roads. So the UCP has not been there for rural Alberta, has not been there for Alberta outside of the cities. They haven't been there for Albertans inside the cities either. And so my job is to just talk to people, to help them understand that our values are their values and that something better is possible, as my tagline says, for all of us. And I look forward to having that conversation with people in every Tim Hortons and every A&W in this province until the 2027 election. It took me a long time to decide to throw my hat in, and that was partially because there are these 4 super strong, super capable women in the race already doing this work. But I also felt that, you know, the race over the last several weeks hasn't kind of caught fire in the imagination of Albertans. And if I can shine a spotlight on that and even on the other candidates, I think that's good for everybody and it's good for the party. And as to the question of can I beat Danielle Smith in 2027, I've known Danielle Smith for 30 years. The person who is premier right now is not the Danielle Smith I grew up with. But I know her. I know how to get under her skin. The UCP is already scared of me. So can I beat her in 2027? Oh yeah.